Good morning, and welcome to Season 4, Episode 1 of One-on-One with Dr. Brooks. I'm so honored today to be at Oak Mountain High School, and I have an opportunity to speak to an outstanding young man that I've had an opportunity to meet, actually see him be involved with sports. In fact, a lot of the coaches that I've spoken to about him use the word unicorn when they talk about him. So what I would say is this young man is the quintessential student athlete. I'm so thrilled to kind of get to talk to him and hear his story and have him talk about his experiences. So welcome to One-on-One, and let me introduce you to Will Odell. Will, how are you today?
I'm doing good, Dr. Brooks. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for joining me.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, and so listen, your coaches and people that I know have used that word about you. How do you feel about that?
That's definitely a compliment for sure. Just being involved in a bunch of different stuff, as a unicorn. No, that's awesome.
Yeah. So with that said, tell me this. You're involved in everything. Of course, 4.0 student, 4 point something, 3-sport athlete. I'm told that you're involved in 5 or 6 other things. Tell us and tell the audience what you're involved with here at Oak Mountain High School.
Yes, sir. So I'm on the football team, basketball team, baseball team. I'm a member of SGA, FCA. I'm in the Beta Club. I'm a peer helper. Those are just some of the clubs and sports I'm involved in here. But I love being involved. I love being busy.
Sure.
And it's something, don't take it for granted, your days in high school.
No question, and I appreciate you saying that, because one of the things that I always say to our students is get involved in everything. And then as you do that, you start to figure out, your path and where you're going. So that's really cool.
Most
You're the
definitely.
quarterback of the football team.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so big game tomorrow, huh?
Yes, sir. We got Chelsea, Shelby County rivalry matchup, and we're excited. We're ready to go. We've had a good week of practice. Got to lead our guys out there.
Good deal. Good deal. I know you will. So, Will, if you had to describe your school, Oak Mountain High School, or your school experience, what would you say?
Well, I would say, as an Oak Mountain High School, it's most definitely a family. All the people, these are the guys I've grown up with. My best friends are my teammates, the coaches, my mom's a teacher.
Yeah.
This experience, it's been a great high school experience. I gave my jersey to the lunch ladies this year as I've been
Tell
going
us about
in.
that.
So every year, the upperclassmen have Eagle Impressions, which is where we give our jerseys to people that have, helped us further our education, or our whole experience throughout high school. Some people picked elementary school teachers, middle school. I decided to go with my lunchroom because, every day I go in there, get some lunch, and, we have good talks, and
Sure.
it's just, bright spot to my day.
Yeah, speaks to that family atmosphere.
For sure, most definitely.
As a side note, I was at your game last week, and I know it was senior day, and I spoke to your mom. She was a bit emotional, and I said, well, how was Will? She said he was focused. So that was.
Yes, sir. No, she was a little emotional. A little bit. I was emotional a little bit after the game, but before the game, we got to be focused for sure.
No question. So let's talk a little bit about what's your favorite class and why, and maybe share some of your teachers and coaches that have inspired you.
Okay, so some of my favorite classes this year, I'm only taking the core classes as a senior.
Right.
But my favorite class this year is definitely AP Government with Miss Schwartz. It's really great to see what's going on with our country right now.
Right.
As the election approaches, it's really awesome to know what's going on, and as we're learning about it, it's really awesome. Some of the teachers and coaches that have influenced me. I really loved my chemistry class. I'm a math guy. I've always had Miss Algebra 2 with Miss Roberts, Miss B with AP Pre-Cal.
Yeah.
Just had I can tell you, every class I've gone into, the teacher has been awesome. They work with you, and I have never had a bad class.
Awesome. That's great to hear. That's great to hear. Um, I spoke about you being the quarterback of the football team, and of course, you're an important part of what happens in both basketball and baseball as well. And the younger kids are always at the games. If you had to give some of the younger kids in the community some advice, what advice would you give them?
Yeah, that's a great question. Some of the younger kids, I would advise to stay involved, challenge yourself, do hard things. You never know what you're good at until you try, different things. So that's what I would say. If they all work out, then that's great. But, from an early age, start at middle school, stay involved, find some friends, talk to your teachers. This will help you in the future and, after high school as, go into college. Some of these basic skills that start when you're young.
Sure.
And you learn them out in the field and in the classroom.
Yeah, no question. It's great advice. Great advice. All right, so, well, I have a few rapid fire questions that I want to ask you about. Okay, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. What is your favorite pregame meal?
Ooh, it's got to be a pasta. We get them from Carrabba's.
Okay.
It's been awesome.
Yeah, that place is really good.
Very good.
So, all right. Music or song that gets you hyped before an event, a sporting event?
My song this year has been "No Church in the Wild" by Kanye West and Jay-Z.
Okay.
It's really got me hyped up. I've a different song that I listen to before every game for the past years, but that's been the one this year.
Sure. Who, and I'm interested in this question, okay? Who is your GOAT athlete?
Ooh.
All time.
I want to go with Tom Brady for sure. I'm also a big Peyton Manning fan. Athlete, it's got to be Tom Brady. It's got to be. I'm not a big Tom Brady fan, but you can't deny that he's the GOAT.
Okay. I hear you. My GOAT is Michael Jordan. So.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
No denying that.
There's always some debate about all that.
For sure.
But,
especially with LeBron,
Yeah.
still going.
Yeah. But to your point, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, those are some certainly some greatest of all time athletes for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, when it's all said and done, what will you remember most about high school?
I think, it's been hitting me, with my last game tomorrow. Just some of the memories from the past years. And I'll just remember, the relationships I built.
Sure.
My friends from here are going to be my friends for life, my teammates. And that's really what's just going to get me. And what I'm going to remember most about this place is, the relationships I built.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining me, and congratulations on everything that you've accomplished. And so honored to get to know you and your family, and certainly have an opportunity to talk to you today. And I wish you, God's blessings for a bright future, and I know that you will do well.
Thank you so much, Dr. Brooks. It's a blessing having you.
Absolutely, thank you.
Being here.
Thank you. And to all of you, that concludes season 4, episode 1 of One-on-One with Dr. Brooks. So thankful for Will Odell and the things that he has done here at Oak Mountain High School as a student athlete. And we are excited to, in the future, share more of our incredible students in Shelby County Schools with you on One-on-One with Dr. Brooks. Take care.